Pull real tight, nice. I'm going to take a knife, and I'm going to chop. I think we have a tug of war going on here. I'm going to chop the rope in front of Wesley. So Libby, hold the end of the rope, and then walk towards me. Walk towards me, keep coming. A little more, a little more, a little more. Very good, Libby. We'll cut the rope right here, so that Wesley has a small rope, and Libby has a long one. I shall tie them together. Libby, back up now, and we want a good tight knot here. Nice and tight. Pull hard. When you're camping, you need to learn how to tie reef knots, clove hitches, bow lines. The pressure can be intense. So I developed a knot of my very own, and I call it the moving knot. You can look at Libby. Libby's holding her small rope. Hang on to it. Hang on. I have to confess, tying knots isn't really my favorite part about camping. My favorite part about camping is actually at nighttime, hanging out in my tent. I have my tent with me this afternoon. Let's bring it out here. I've discovered it's possible to fit 27 kids inside this tent if you pack it just right. So we're going to need 25 more volunteers on stage. And I'm only kidding, we're not going to do that. It's a really bad idea. We tried it once. Never again. But Libby and Wesley, I want you both comfortable while you're camping on stage here at the McLeod Center. And so inside the tent, I have some stools. Libby, come on over here. Do you want to grab those 2 stools and bring them out? You can bring them right over here. Awesome, Libby. Good stuff. You can sit there. We'll get Wesley right over here. Come and sit, Wesley. Have a seat. Get comfortable. Very good, very good. All set. When you're camping at nighttime, you have to bring a good source of light with you. You need something like this. Stop waving, stop waving. Stop that. You need something like this 10 million candle power searchlight when you're camping, because this way you can redirect commercial aircraft and attract every mosquito there is in Leduc. Not so fun. But the really neat thing about having a bright flashlight in your tent at nighttime is that if you put the flashlight in just the right spot and you zip up your tent, it becomes possible to make shadow puppets. Here's the first one. It's kind of scary. Brace yourselves. The Doberman. Ruff, 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 ruff. The next one's even more terrifying, folks. I call it the Claw. And now, my finest piece of shadow puppetry. It took me 2 years to master. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, the chicken. It took 2 years for me to learn how to make a good chicken. But don't worry about that. Just remember, if you get into shadow puppets, you have to be really careful. Sometimes shadow puppets will take on a life of their own. Oh, Libby, grab my arm. Pull hard, Libby. Pull me out of this tent. Thanks a lot, you two. Camping with a buddy. And even though you left me trapped in the tent, I'm going to give you guys some posters. That's for you, Libby. That's for you, Wesley. See me your posters. Give them some applause. They were awesome. You can have a seat. You can have a seat, Wesley. Watch your step there.